step into a future where you've become a master of self-compassion. See yourself thriving in a world where setbacks are met with grace and resilience. Instead of allowing failure to consume you, you see it as a stepping stone, a lesson learned. You find strength in vulnerability, embracing your imperfections and celebrating your uniqueness. Visualize a day where harsh self-criticism has been replaced with soothing words of encouragement. You, your own best friend, whispering words of comfort when times are tough. You are gentle with yourself, just as you are with others. Imagine a life where you've cultivated a positive relationship with yourself, grown to respect and appreciate your own worth, are no longer a harsh judge, but a supportive ally. This is a world where you've transformed into a more compassionate, understanding version of yourself. That future can be yours, and the journey starts with understanding self-compassion. Self-compassion isn't just a buzzword, it's a skill that can transform your life. At its core, self-compassion is about self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. It's the practice of being aware of our own suffering, acknowledging it without judgment, and responding to it with kindness and care. Imagine you're having a tough day. Rather than being harsh on yourself, you choose to soothe and comfort yourself, just as you would do for a dear friend. Now, let's consider a personal story. Once I missed an important deadline. Instead of berating myself, I chose to practice self-compassion. I acknowledged my feelings of disappointment, recognized that everyone makes mistakes, and took steps to rectify the situation without self-blame. This approach led to personal growth and improved mental health. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. It's about being your own best ally, even in the face of adversity. Now that you understand self-compassion, how can you cultivate it in your life? Let's start with mindfulness, the cornerstone of self-compassion. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Imagine you're walking through a dense forest, the rustle of leaves beneath your feet, the chirping of birds in the distance. You're not rushing to reach the end of the trail. Instead, you're savoring the journey, acknowledging every sensation, every thought, every emotion. That's mindfulness. It's about treating ourselves as we would treat a dear friend. Picture this: a friend stumbles, drops a tray full of dishes. Do you berate them, tell them they're clumsy? Or do you extend a hand, tell them it's okay, everyone makes mistakes? When you stumble, don't berate yourself. Extend a hand to yourself, acknowledge the stumble, and move on. Recognizing our common humanity is also pivotal. We often feel isolated in our suffering, but remember, it's part of the shared human experience. Let's consider a story. Meet John, a successful businessman who's recently lost his job. It's easy for John to feel alone in his struggle, to feel like he's the only one who's ever lost something important. But when John recognizes that loss, failure, and suffering are experiences shared by all humans, he feels less isolated, more connected to the broader tapestry of human existence. Of course, cultivating self-compassion isn't without its challenges. You might think, isn't this just self-indulgence, self-pity? Not at all. Self-compassion isn't about ignoring our faults or wallowing in self-pity. It's about acknowledging our imperfections, our pains, and being kind to ourselves anyway. You might also fear that self-compassion will make you complacent. But remember, self-compassion isn't about letting ourselves off the hook. It's about treating ourselves with kindness as we work towards growth and improvement. Practicing self-compassion isn't always easy, but the rewards are immense. So, why not start today? Show yourself a little kindness, a little compassion. You might just find it's the key to a happier, healthier you. You're not alone on this journey towards self-compassion. The path may seem daunting, and at times, the road may veer off into the unknown. But remember, each step you take is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become the person you've always wanted to be. In the vast expanse of this journey, it's comforting to find solace among like-minded individuals. People who, just like you, are taking strides of courage, embracing vulnerability, and learning to shower themselves with the same kindness they would a beloved friend. Being a part of our community, you're not just gaining access to transformative content, you're joining a movement, a collective of souls seeking to cultivate self-compassion. You're connecting with others who understand your struggles, who celebrate your victories, and who stand by you in your moments of doubt. Join the community today and start your journey towards a future of self-compassion.